thank the commander for sharing that wonderful photo of Comet Lovejoy. What was it like to see that amazing view of the comet?
Yeah, Claire, it was spectacular. I think I said this to the first folks at Detroit News that I talked about after it happened. It was just one of those cases where just very lucky to be in a certain position at a certain time. We had just finished a night pass and we were coming over Australia, and the sun was about ready to come up. This incredibly bright dark green glow that was, at least from my perspective, glow that was extending up from where the sun was about to emerge above Earth's limb. And at the time I had no idea what it was, and I didn't even have the presence of mind to take but just a very quick camera shot that day. And it was the next morning that I realized and learned from Houston, the specialist there, that it was a comet that wasn't expected to survive a close pass to the sun. Every time that we look out this window, or we look out the windows in the cupola, we're absolutely amazed. And the same thing goes for being on board a space shuttle. And I would say that 2 nights ago, I probably saw the most amazing thing I've ever seen in space, and that's saying an awful lot because every day is filled with amazing things. And that was, we were flying over Tasmania. We'd actually just seen the storms in the South Pacific over the Philippines, and it was nighttime, thunderstorms lighting up the entire sky. And then, just before the sun came up, the Earth's limb was, lit up as a sliver of blue and purple. And then there was this long green arc that extended probably 10 degrees or so from the horizon. Actually, from the perspective of the cupola, in which case we're upside down, up, in my field of view, upwards. In fact, it disappeared behind the gem. At least 10 degrees, I think. 20 moon diameters, if you think about it in those terms. And I had no idea what it was. It was a long green glowing arc. And turns out it ended up being a comet that somebody in Tasmania had seen about the same time, Comet Lovejoy, that had passed about 140,000 kilometers from the surface of the sun. When it disappeared behind the sun, I think astronomers thought it would not appear again. It probably would burn up. But it's probably the most spectacular thing you can imagine. And from the vantage point of space, it's different than seeing it from planet Earth because there's no intervening atmosphere to see. So we took some really neat pictures last night of it, about 100 or so, that we hope to make a movie out of. But just wanted to toss that out in case you're interested. It's quite a place.